Hello, this is the RFK assassination conspiracy, part 2, the evidence section, the first part of the evidence section, which is broader evidence and witnesses. Please make a note that the third video is on Sirhan Sirhan's notebooks and the Von Prague tape. This is my second video on evidence and witnesses. So, here we go into this section. All the assassinations from 1963 through 1981 have many similar factors. Watch my other videos on them for more information. It will definitely help you understand a lot of this. Supposed lone nuts shooting or killing politicians or the famous. All accused shooters had a nexus to U.S. intelligence agencies such as the CIA or the local police. Evidence was quickly controlled by the police or the federal government. This case is no different. I believe all these assassinations are largely interconnected and they were killed by some of the same people, by the same interests, for some of the same reasons. And this case is not diverse from that. This case is most similar, in my opinion, to the shooting of Governor Wallace in '72, the JFK assassination, and the murder of John Lennon in '81. I believed this case also, as in Wallace and Lennon, involved an assassin that was under mind control when he was accused. All shooters also, according to the official narrative, had mental health problems or issues. According to my research, the Dallas Police Department and the LAPD all had a connection to the CIA in the 1960s and 70s. Also, according to my research, RFK was going to put Martin Luther King Jr. on the Democratic ticket as VP in '68. The nomination was his. He had the support of the Daily Machine in Chicago, according to the Tate book, and it was all locked up. He was going to win. In my opinion, it was essentially an unbeatable ticket. It's no coincidence, in my view, that King was killed 2 months before RFK. Absolutely no coincidence. It would be 1,000,000,000 to 1 if it was. It's not a coincidence. It's all interconnected. Your history was stolen from you. I want to make a note that the Mary Farrell Archive online is a really good archive on secret U.S. history. Check it out. Basic evidence on the ground in this case. I'm going to get into that now. Security was very loose that night. Keep that in mind. That's a lot of the reason that this happened. Witness John Fahey meets a strange girl looking at dresses at the hotel at 9:30 a.m. the day of the murder. She tells Fahey, "We're going to take care of RFK." That's a direct quote out of the Pease book. Another piece of info that's all over the general research in this case, it goes back to TV in the late 80s or whatever, it's all over this case. A witness by the name of William Croissant, a World War II veteran, told the front desk security that night, he is going to die. Croissant had foreknowledge of the plot. In my opinion, he had to be some sort of Fed government informant, such as FBI or CIA. Nobody did anything about this. This older man, about 50 years old, was telling them this. They did nothing. Very odd. On a radio show right after the murder a few days later, CIA mind control doctor, Dr. William J. Bryan of the CIA, a consultant to the film The Manchurian Candidate, claimed to be Sirhan Sirhan's hypnotist. Very odd. Doesn't add up. It's all over the research when you do the research. Cop Randolph Adara claimed when Sirhan Sirhan was arrested, he wasn't mentally in control. That's in the Pease book and others. He looked drugged. He didn't look normal. Another key piece of evidence, there was a lot of confusion in regard to the APB in regard to the suspects' descriptions. Many plotters probably escaped, in my opinion. It's very similar to the JFK case and the shooting of Wallace in '72. Witness Rayford Johnson sees smoke coming from caps. Sirhan Sirhan may have fired blanks. Right after the shooting, the evidence very quickly starts disappearing, like in all these other assassinations. Right after Sirhan was arrested, he may have tried to stall the cops with deep conversation about philosophy. It doesn't add up based upon what he was accused of. Carl Euchre also sees paper in the air right after the shooting, possible caps. He was a key eyewitness. According to him, no Sirhan bullets could have hit RFK because he wasn't close enough. He stayed consistent with this his entire life. It's in a London Independent article that I have cited in my sources. Too many wounds on too many people sound familiar. Had to be at least 2 gunmen, maybe even 3. Way too many wounds here. Way too many odd things. Peter Fink, a doctor in JFK's autopsy, also participated in this one. It's a major conflict of interest, in my opinion, because he supported the lone nut theory of Oswald in the JFK murder. Coroner Noguchi almost got fired for not backing the Sirhan theory. Shots were too close together, mainly coming from upward angles for there to be only 1 gunman. Witness Berbar sees Michael Wayne acting odd and suspicious right before the murder. Michael Wayne may have been on the firing range the day of the murder. I'm going to get more into him later in subsequent videos. The evidence in Sirhan's car, in my opinion, was probably planted. In 1971, Dwayne Wolfer, a lead investigator on the case, admitted under oath that 4 bullets didn't match the neck wound. Witnesses, politicians, and Sirhan's family had death threats. People were shot at, killed, run out of town, stabbed, and harassed. I'm going to talk about that more later, about the Ted Carrick inquiry and his documentary. Sirhan had no memory of the shooting, which is total evidence of a plot. SUS was staffed with people who were CIA and military. It was a sham like the Warren Commission. Manny Pena ran the sham. Pena and Hernandez were in the CIA. Hank Hernandez. They intimidated witnesses who implied plot or more than one shooter. One great example of that is Sandy Serrano, an RFK volunteer who was literally harassed during lie detector tests by both of them, almost to the point of a nervous breakdown because she supported conspiracy. Hank Hernandez treated Michael Wayne well during the lie detector test. I'm going to get more into that later. Over 20 witnesses see the polka dot dress girl, the mysterious polka dot dress girl, acting odd around Sirhan or someone who looked like him in the hotel many hours before the shooting and right before the murder. None of this adds up when you look at it just at a preliminary level. Once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your consideration. My next video, the 3rd one, is going to be on Sirhan's notebooks and the Von Prague tape. Thank you for your time. It's free to subscribe.